Oh. All this is just wet and muddy, and you can kind of tell the water's spreading out through here. But we're almost to Mrs. Blackwelder's property. I'll show you guys what's going on down here. Oh, almost went down. Okay, as you can see here, it's about all of her grass. It's just full of bare spots, and here's an exposed rock, which I don't think used to be exposed. We can ask her. And down through here and in front of her shed, and I don't know if there's any damage to her shed, but I mean her whole yard is just bare, and there's exposed rocks everywhere, which I don't think they used to be exposed, but I could be wrong. But I mean, you can, in front of her shed here, it's just looks like there's never been grass here. And I would imagine that there's probably water damage on this end of her shed. But you can see down through here, and we're just kind of following the path of the water. And it comes down through here, and all in front of her shed, and then there's bare spots around that tree, and there's an exposed rock, and just all kinds of, there's kind of a hill right here, if you can tell where the mud ends and the grass starts, and that kind of kicks down this way. And then there's my shed, but see, I think it's coming all the way around her shed. It looks like there's some water up in there, and then it's running down through here. Of course, no grass, but we just keep coming down through here, and you can see some of the erosion, like where it's cut grooves. Everything's just washed away. It looks like it picks up some pretty good speed right here. Right here, coming by this little tree, and it gets pretty steep right here. And you can tell like all the grass is pushed this way just from water running, and just mostly mud, very little grass. And then right here, now I just sodded this last summer, and you can tell it's just mud now. Very little grass in there. And right here is the sinkhole. And it hasn't opened up yet. I'm not brave enough to sit there, but you can see the netting from the sod there. And most of my grass is mud now. But this is where the water was running in here the other night when I noticed the sinkhole. So, and it's starting to get bigger. So, and I just hate to keep pouring money into a hole that keeps opening up. And I wish I might have a video of the other sinkhole that opened up, but I'll have to find it. But that was before I realized what was going on here. Before I realized that they had dumped all that extra water on me. And I'm not saying it's I just want to have to deal with the water that I've always dealt with. I had a retaining wall here. It's fallen since they've diverted their water. I'm going to have water on my property, but I can deal with it. But having a river running through it is a different story. But I'm walking back up now. Maybe you guys can kind of tell where all this is coming from, but I'll just kind of video as I go up. I'll come out here when it's raining pretty hard so we can get some good video. But I mean, her yard is destroyed. I gotta figure out how to get back through this little patch of woods. My truck's up here. You can kind of see there's a little gully here where water's been running. It's hard to do with all this ice, but we'll break this up into a couple of parts so it's not 15 minutes long or more. But this is the mess. And they seemed pretty nice about it when I first talked to them, like they were going to fix it. And then I kind of forgot about it. I talked to them about a year ago. Then I kind of forgot about it until this new sinkhole opened up. And the guy I talked to, I've got his name written down. He said they had a plan and his company would not approve the money. So since then, I had a new sinkhole open up. He said they were going to do something now, but then he said they were just going to try to slow the water down. I don't think that's going to do any good. You need to send it somewhere else, not on me. But we'll see. But there's their, they've just got all that water kicking over onto Mrs. Blackwelder, coming across her onto me. And then I have sinkholes open up. But hopefully they'll do the right thing. Whew, that's a good workout. Alright, I'm going to take this to the tech guy and let him brick it up. Bye.